Hello guys, it's me, your boy John C. Live. We've got a special guest today on the John C. Live show. We've got ex-professional boxer Paul Huggins. Hello mate, how you doing?
Hello John, nice to see you brother. Thank you, thanks for having me.
Yeah, can you just introduce yourself to the followers and the fans, who you are, what you do and what you're doing now please?
Well, a lot of people might know if you go back over the years in the 80s, or even when I first started boxing at 9 years old. By the time I was 14 I was a British champion. I fought for the West Hill Boys Club, and then when I was 18 I became a professional fighter, undefeated in 15 fights. I had a couple of draws but returned. I beat the fellas second time round, and well, eventually I fought Barry McGuigan. Unfortunately there was a great story behind that, but it ended in him beating me over 5 rounds. But if you look in my book, Knocking Out My Demons, you'll see that it wasn't all what it was made up to be. And anyway, I beat the man that beat Barry McGuigan, which was Peter Eubanks, and that's Chris's brother. I beat him twice as an amateur actually, and so I got I had what it takes. But I got to number 1 in the UK, number 10, I think it was 10 in the world, but someone said it was number 7, and fought the European champion, Minso Libertola, back in the early 90s, late 80s, and knocked him out in 2 minutes 40 odd seconds of the first round. So I had I was a good fighter, but what got me was too much of that, and too much of that, and too much of that. And so what my objective is with Trojan's Gym is to teach kids not to do as I did, but to do as I ask, and to steer away from what I used to do, and that was being a naughty boy, and wasted my own talents obviously, but I've got the talents now to give to the young people. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that I think that it's time for me to put something back into the game that I've got so much else of, to be honest with you, John.
Okay, well Paul, so could you just repeat whereabouts are you based at the moment then, Paul?
Well, this is where we are. Look, we've had a wonderful invitation to Trojan's Gym here at Brookway down Ivy House Lane, and INR, who's himself a world record holder, a weightlifter, which has been training in there for many years, and now we're going to turn it also into a boxing gym for the people of Hastings and wherever they'd like to come along to.
Okay then Paul, have you got anything else you want to add mate? How can people buy your book if they want to read about your life, your story?
That's fantastic, thank you John for mentioning that. Well, you can get it online on Amazon, you can get it from WH Smith's online, the Waterstones, or you can give me a call and I'll pop one with you personally, or you can go down the bookshops in town. They've all got them, and yeah, all the funds that we get from the book will go back into the club, and I'm hoping now to take within the next few months, I want to get my coaching license from the ABA, Amateur Boxing Association legislation rules. Then that's what we're going to be. We're going to call ourselves Team Seed. Oh no, sorry, that's not what we're going to call it. Team Trojans to start with, and team stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. So we want a little young lad, middle-aged lad, whatever lad, we want them to get in there and win British titles, European titles and world titles, if and how with their wonderful, well, not with their wonderful, you don't have to cut that a minute, let me say, because there are people out there, it's 1 in a million becomes a champion, but given the right nursing, just like a little flower in a garden, you nurse it, you water it, and you bring it on and make it grow and produce wonderful flowers. And that's what we want to do for a young person, is to produce a good fighter that knows what he's doing and can get out there and win titles and bring something home to Hastings, like I did.
So how can people contact you if they want to contact you? Or what's the best way for them to contact you on? Email address, or obviously not going to give you phone number live.
Missionary Seed missionaryseed@gmail.com, missionaryseed, all one word, gmail.com, or you can phone me if you want me to give you my number, 07751629651, or well, that's about it really. Yeah, that's just, or Facebook. Yeah, get hold of Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Paul Huggins Hastings. And as I say, when we get started, we run a mission over in the Philippines. And if you look on YouTube and look up Paul Huggins Missionary Seed, you can see what we do for the kids over there. And we want to do something for the kids here as well. And make them proud, and make their parents proud, and do something worth doing. That's what I think we're going to do together.
Well, Paul, I just want to say thank you for coming on, mate. I really do appreciate it, and there'll be many more to come as we follow Paul's journey. I'm going to be documenting this very well. But Paul, thank you, buddy, for coming on, mate, and I'll leave you with this picture here.
Thank you very
This is
much.
where they're based. You come down here, and then you go to here. This is where they are. And by the way, what days do you do this?
We're going to do it on Mondays and Fridays, 5:30 onwards.
Okay then. Well, thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.